Oh, not even the car wasn't. I didn't even have the car in drive. My God, or park, and I'm trying to take the keys out. But anyways, hey guys, how are you? Happy Hump Day. I am at Ross because I need to get Jacob a few things like a suitcase and some other stuff because my sister is taking him on a cruise. Good. How are you? Good. Good. Um, my sister is taking him on a cruise for his birthday. So I'm gonna try to see if I can find him some stuff. He mainly needs some sandals. So when he's by the pool and he needs a suitcase, and if I can get him another pair of shorts, swim trunks, that's what we're gonna do. But I'm so excited that my sister is taking him on a cruise for his birthday. They leave. Ooh, they leave tomorrow, and I didn't know that. Like all my life, I know because I'm from San Francisco. I know that we have a port, but I didn't know that actual cruise ships sail out, port out of San Francisco. So he's going to like Ensenada and a couple of other places. Normally, when I've gone on a cruise, I've ported from Miami, or you can do San Diego, but you can leave from San Francisco. And I didn't know that. Like, anytime I've ever got on a cruise or like a boat in San Francisco was once when I took the boys to Alcatraz. I've done that a couple of times. And then, like, doing Golden Gate tours and stuff like that. Hey guys, hey. Um, but he's going on a cruise tomorrow and they're going to Mexico. Okay, so now I'm in the boys section. So the goal is to find a cheap but sturdy, what is it called? Hold on, let me sit you guys down because I don't want to carry my keys. But I'm trying to find a cheap but sturdy suitcase, and the suitcase is needed because every year Jacob also has to do a camping trip with his school, and he's always used like a duffel bag, but I want him to be able to roll his stuff because he always has to like carry his suitcase and has a whole bunch of extra stuff. So I want to get him a suitcase. He needs one because what Jacob normally uses is something like this, but it's not sturdy and it's super big because he normally puts his sleeping bag and stuff in there and all of that good jazz. So I want to get him a regular suitcase. This is what they have as far as. Yes, I'm so excited he's going on his first cruise. Look, I'm already navigating towards this, but this is for a girl. This is something that I would like. They have, wow, 70, $80. But Samsonite is a good brand. I wish it was a hard shell though. So FYI, I used to work for airlines, and it's better to have a luggage that's a hard shell case because sometimes when ramp agents leave your stuff out and it starts raining, all your stuff will get soaked if you have like a cloth shape. But this is already grabbing my attention because it's 45. It's a Reebok one. So that might be one. Let me see. Penguin 59. I just need something for now. So I'm probably going to do this Reebok one. The only thing is I don't like these kind of wheels because this is flimsy. Let me look on the inside. Dang, you can't even open it to look inside and see what it looks like? Might get, oh, I guess so. You don't still. Hold on, I need to be able to look on the inside. Oh, this feels hella cheap. Mm, I'm not gonna do this. Oh, this has 55. Okay, and it's a Samsonite. Let me see. This feels better. Oh, first time you're able to catch my live? Well, this is rare because I literally got off of work early today. I'm not even technically supposed to be off, so I wouldn't be going live at this time, but I'm so glad you caught me, girl. Uh, so glad you caught me. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Mm, I think I'll just do this one. But I do like that hard shell one at the top. This is bigger too. And you could fit his shoes in here. Oh, and it's $58. What? This is 55 and smaller. And this is $58. And it's a hard shell. Thank you, Lord. Only do it. My mama always tells me to bend your back and look up high and look down low. And look, thank God I did, because I was already just thinking. Okay, so this is the one. This is the one. Samsonite. This is a good brand. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Let me just check it out in its entirety. No damages. And it's on sale. Okay. Only thing it's white, but Jacob should be able to handle this. Okay, yeah, okay, so we got this suitcase. Not it being hecka dusty. How much was it normally? Oh, normally $84. So we'll get this. Let me put this back. Thank you. But your services will not be needed. Thank you. Was this on the floor or on? I can't remember. I think this was on the floor. Okay, because it's not fitting. All right, do you guys see any other suitcases that I should look at? Do you think this is on sale? This blue one? Yeah, they're better for traveling. When I tell you, I used to be a ramp agent, and sometimes, look, this is $69. This is not on sale, but I like this one too. But, oh, did I do that? Did I just do that? Fuck, I think I just did that. Dang. I think I just did that, guys. Let me, shoot. I think I just made those marks on this one. But I really like this one. Which one do you guys think I should do? Should I get this blue one or the white one? But I was saying, like, yeah, when I used to work for the airlines, sometimes we didn't have carts that were covered, and people's stuff would literally get wet. And it was all bad if they had the cloth cart or the cloth suitcases. But which one do you think I should do? Should I do the white one or the blue one? I think that I honestly put some marks on this white one trying to get it into the basket. but which one? They're both the same brand. One is one is $69.99 and the other one is $58. But they're both the same brand, looks like the same height. But for Jacob, which one do you think he would like more? Nina, I think I spotted it though. I think I made that spot on it, trying to get it into the cart, so I wouldn't feel right asking them for a discount when I literally just think I did that. Blue? Okay. All right. Blue it is. So I'll get him blue. All right. All right. So now, okay, I got that. He needs some sandals for when he's on the deck. Um, I may need to go to Old Navy to find some flip flops. Oh, I thought these were Crocs. Excuse me, sir. I want to get him some flip flops, some slides for when he's out and about. Oh, here they go. Look. All right. Jacob is not like super picky, and I think he needs like a size 12. These Guess ones are cute. What size are they? 9. Not gonna work. Okay, so I did like those Guess ones, but that seems to be okay. So here's an 11, so I need a 12. Wait, do you guys think that these Guess sandals are cute for Jacob, or should I do like some Pumas? These are size 12, so let me put these here because this may be an option. So my sister is taking him, and I'm really thankful because I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do for Jacob his birthday this year? Like, I was thinking that I would just take him to dinner with me and Ty and his girlfriend, and but I'm sure that he wanted to probably do more. And my sister's like, I'm gonna take him on a cruise for his birthday. And I was like, that's perfect. So him still having a dinner, that's a size 10. Him still having a dinner, but going on the cruise also and spending time with his cousins. I think that he really will enjoy that. Okay, that's 9. What is this in the back? Nope, not the same. Oh, Titus doesn't know he's going on a cruise because Titus is going to be so salty. Titus doesn't like to get left out, not one bit. But Titus literally just came back from Denver. He was gone for like over 2 weeks. Okay, these are a size 12. He was gone for over 2 weeks. So it's like, sir, you had your fun, and now it's your brother's birthday, and he needs to have his fun. You know what I mean? But Ty don't understand that. And when literally it was Titus's birthday, I took him to the Warriors game for his birthday. Okay, so I think that that's it as far as sandals. I don't see any of the Guess shoes. So you guys be honest. Are these good sandals? Slides. These are slides just for Jacob to wear, when he takes a shower in the cabin and when he's on the deck. They're both Pumas, but they look different. Different style, both in size 12. Which one would you guys do? No, my son, he wears size 12. Okay, the black ones? Black? Black. Okay. All right. So I got his slides. Okay. Now, Let's find him some swim trunks. Thank you guys so much for helping me. Wait, someone said they like blue. So black or blue? Oh God, put a pull. Okay, hold on. Do I even know how to do that? I need my tie. Hold on. I don't even know how to put a pull. Okay, black, blue, sandals. Okay, where did I just put them? Okay, these are the size 12. So please vote. Please vote the black or the blue. Well, the suitcase is going to be put up, and actually, it's a little bit different. This is going to be put up. This is for when he's out. Okay, so just vote because y'all stressing me out. Okay, so now I need to find some swim trunks. And yes, I have the same outfit on yesterday. I figure I'm gonna wear my traveling clothes a couple days in a row because all I do is literally travel to work, change into my scrubs, and then travel back home and then go home and put on some pajamas. So I do have the same outfit on. Okay, swimwear. But there's a little girl, so I'm gonna wait. So it's a tie on the black and the blue. Come on now. Y'all get some more people in here to tell me. The black look dusty? What? They're just dull. It's just a dull black. Okay, so swim trunks. He's like a medium. Only thing I don't like about these swim trunks these days is that they're like hella cropped. He does have a ducky pair of swim trunks. So if you guys are going to Mexico on a cruise, what kind of swim trunks what would be the vibe? Black goes with more. Okay. So what would be the vibes for the swim trunks? Large. I don't think Jacob is a large. He's more like a medium. What do you guys think about these? The white one, but it's too big. It's a large. My baby would have to choke this. Um, what about these? What size? 28. So Jacob, men, if there are any men on here, help me out. Jacob is a size 34 in the pants, in the waist. So is that a medium? Is that a medium? The crocodiles. I know, I like that too. Okay, I do like that. Okay, so let me find all of the ones that I think that would fit him. I think he would be a medium. Okay, and then this is a medium too. Let me see. Okay, so this is a medium. So this is an option. Okay, this is a large, so that's too big. This is also, is this a medium? What is this? It doesn't say. Let me undo it. 34 is large. Are you sure 34 is large? I don't even know have anything to put you guys up. Hold on one sec. My son is min 34 medium. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get the black ones. I will put the blue ones away. Let me see what size. This is a small, so that wouldn't work. These are small. So that doesn't work. And that's pretty much it that they have for trunks, except for what do you guys think about these ducky shorts? What do you guys think about this? Not, no, ma'am. Wait, it's for my son. It's for my son, a 15-year-old. Someone just said, no, ma'am. Okay, Jacob is in medium. But Jacob likes, he ain't sagging nothing. I don't do that sagging stuff. Pull that stuff up immediately. Cause what? Okay, so I thought this was kind of cute. You know, like young kids. Okay, y'all. All right, no ducks. Okay, but they don't. They're limited here with the stuff. So this is a small. I hope you're right because Google says otherwise. It depends on the height. I don't want to. I don't want him wearing short shorts. I don't. We don't need no speedos. I'm trying to see if I could prop you guys up somewhere. Okay, hold on. So can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? What about now? Can you hear me now? That's not connected to the headphones. Okay, now you can hear me. Damn, so sorry, so sorry. Okay, so these each, should I get them both? Because he's gonna be gone for 4 days, and I'm sure that he's going to be at the beach in Mexico and then swimming um, while on the cruise. So should I get both? Because each pair is $9.99. Get both? Okay. Yeah, it's each pair is $9.99. And Jacob actually likes pink. He really likes pink. So get both. Okay. One is a small and one is a medium. Okay. What about these? What do you guys think about these? I really don't like the orange. He's gonna be with my sister, and my sister, how do I delete this? The poll now.
Quisieras trabajar donde te encanta comprar y además llevarte
I don't know how
descuentos
to.
con
Okay.
nuestros precios ya increíbles.
Okay. He's
Estamos
gonna be with
tratando
my
de
sister, and my
convencerlo
sister
y
plays
queremos que
no
sea
games.
parte del equipo.
Um,
Con horarios flexibles,
they
sueldos
ain't even gonna
atractivos
be able to
y
be out
oportunidades para
on the deck
crecer
and
como
stuff like
profesional.
by themselves.
Intenta solo
He's
y
always gonna have to have
descubre
an adult
nuestras
around,
demostraciones
or my
sorpresa en
oldest
tienda
nephew.
o pregúntale a tu empleado
He's
para aplicar ahora. Gracias
22
por comprar en Ross.
or whatever. So yeah, Jacob is not gonna just be roaming free like that, because a lot of things can happen on cruises. Okay, so these are large, but these may be too big. What do we think about these? He's going on a cruise for his birthday. My sister's taking him on a cruise for his birthday with her children and all of that. She paid for him to go. All I did was send her money for the drink package, $50 for a drink packet, and then I'm gonna give him some spending money just in case he wants to buy some souvenirs and stuff like that. The blue is cute too. His birthday is September 7th, so if y'all want to send my baby a cash app, what is his cash app? I think it's like J Willie. I don't know, but I'll pin it for you guys. But he's gonna be 16 years old, so, and that's next week. Next week he's gonna be 16 years old. I have a 16-year-old. So what do we think about these? What do we think about these? Yes, no, maybe so. Other than that, it was just gonna be those two pink ones. What do we think about this? Yes or no? How much is this? $7.99. Those might be too big. It's a large. No, too much going on. Okay. Too much going on for a boy? Okay. All right. So let's recap. So we're getting this suitcase because he doesn't have one, and he's also going to be able to use it in a couple of weeks again because he's going to camp for his school. Every year they have to spend a week at camp. So I'm getting these two. Make sure y'all hit the little likey like, and then I'm going to do these Pumas. Okay, so I'm going to put these back, the blue. No one liked the blue. The blue is cute if you want to swap one, the pink, so he'll have a blue and a pink pair. So if I do this, then he could do like this, right? Would that go? Everything looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna get him. I just want my baby to have a good time, and I want him to. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do this with these, right? To give my baby options. I just want him to have a good time, and all right, and then I'll do these with this. It's too big, then it'll fall down. Well, it Jacob will choke the hell out of some pants, let me tell you. That boy will put on a belt with some and literally choke it to death to make it stay on. But he can just tie it tighter, and then the boys wear like underwears underneath their swim trunks. So I think he'll be okay. He'll have a little moment to sag. I, Jacob will like the bridle. Okay, so we're gonna see too. So when whatever he doesn't like or doesn't want, I can just bring back. But at least my boy will have some options and see what he thinks. And if he wants it all, then fuck it, we ball at Target. No, we don't. We don't ball. We don't ball. Okay, so I got him the two the 3 shorts, and I got him um, the 3 shorts, the 2 shoes, the suitcase. Now I want to just see if I can find him some regular shorts or like one little outfit, because the rest he just gonna have to find at home because it's already doing a lot of. Okay, let's see. And even that, yeah. Yeah, I'll let him try it and make the final decision. The thing is, they leave tomorrow in the morning. It's 1:17 now. He gets out of school at Ty gets off at 3:15. Jacob gets off at 3:30. I think Jacob has basketball practice today at 5. So we're quickly gonna have to have him try the things on and see what he likes. And I may have to try to find him some replacements um, while he's at practice because they leave in the morning and I have work tomorrow, so I'm not even gonna see him off. My sister is gonna pick him up and they're gonna do, not me, please don't steal my wallet, please, just come on. She's gonna have to pick him up, so you know, I don't know. Okay, so if he just wears the Puma slides out and about, maybe try to find some Puma. You know what? No, no, that's Reebok. I was gonna say they have Puma at Walmart, but that's Reebok at Walmart. And honestly, he likes Reeboks. He does. Oh, but let me see if I can find a Puma short sleeve shirt or a plain shirt that he can just wear. I don't know I don't know if the cruise my sister is on, but I think every cruise has that like dress up night. So he's gonna have to like dress up one night, right? The purse boys. It's more expensive at Walmart for the. You ain't said, listen, you ain't lying because a pair of sweats I got on clearance was like $15, but the normal price tag was like $30 or $45. And I said, hold on, because these ain't even good quality sweats. Because when I'm walking, it's constantly beating up between my legs. Like, you know, when you have friction between your legs and the fabric start rubbing and it gets all those beads. I hate that. Like, to me, that's a low quality garment if it does that. Just wearing the fabric thing. Sheesh. Okay. So, look at this. What is this? Is just a basic Puma. What do we think about this? What do we and it goes perfectly. Hold on. Look at this. No, it's not chafing. Well, that's when your skin is rubbing, but when it's rubbing together, like the fabric is rubbing together because you got like thick thighs or whatever, and then it starts getting those little bally stuff. I hate that, and that makes me feel like the material is very low vibrational because why are you beating up under pressure? Why, when you get some friction, are you breaking down? You wouldn't know about it, Kodak. You're a guy. Your thighs ain't really rubbing together like women. A lot of young men do just regular right. Okay. All right. So, I mean, okay. So, what do we think about this though? Because this really goes, and then he can wear a pair of shorts a couple times a day. Or he can wear the same shorts a few times and just change the shirt. Like he can just, you know, that's cute too. Okay. All right. Let me try to find one more shirt. Okay, $10.99. I'm trying to stay 79. That was 16. Okay. I don't want to go over 150 because actually let me reel that in. Yeah, like 150 because we have travel size stuff at home and we have the containers. He can fill all of that up, but I don't want to. No, I'm just trying to listen. I don't want to get exotic. Okay, so someone said tank tops. Okay, bet tank tops. Let me see if I can find one more shirt. One more shirt, and then we'll go. Like tank tops, like as in wife beaters. Tank tops, like in wife beaters. I don't need Jacob trying to show all his muscles out there. His girlfriend gonna be mad if she see pictures. Oh, you was out there. I'm just kidding, but Jacob, him and Michael, the one that you guys say look like brothers, they both got muscles and they look they they might be getting all the little girly girls. Okay, I don't see anything else that says Puma, so I'm gonna just stick with this, which is better for me and my pockets because all of this is short sleeve or long sleeve rather. That's Adidas. Let me see. Boy, when they I had one case today and then I did my little due diligence and helped out and then I was out of there. Like, gotta go. This is even cute. Like, I can't remember. I haven't been on a cruise in so long. It's a little bit windy at night, right? Like on the water, it's a little bit windy. He might stay within your budget. We tend to overthink under pressure. Yeah, no, you're right. So I'm gonna stop. This is cute though for $15, but it might be too big. So I'm gonna stick with the two flip-flops. I'm going to get the one shirt and then the shorts. Stopping while I'm ahead. I did want to find another shirt, but I don't think I would be able to. And then I wanted to see if I could find a pair of shorts. But these look like it's only just pants, sweats. These are just sweats. But I mean, for late night while you're out and about on the deck, pair of sweats never hurt nobody. Hold on, let me put you guys down so I can. Yes, wife beaters. Okay, wife beaters. Let me see if they have any here. If not, I'm gonna go to Walmart. But this is what I'm gonna get out. Oh, my basket, y'all. Dang. You would think. Okay, let me see. All right, that's it. Okay, let me see if they have. Let me just circle around one more time. You can get some white t-shirts. Okay, so white t-shirts are. You talking about the white t-shirts that the guys be going to like the smoke shop and getting, or just the regular undershirt white t-shirt? Because it's two different kind of white t-shirts. The ones that the boys be spending $20 on at the liquor store and smoke shops, that kind, or regular white tee. No, Jacob doesn't talk about it. But, and I'm not famous at all. I'm not. Let me lick my lips because I'm a little dehydrated. But yesterday he thought he was big man on campus, pulling off of the campus driving because everyone was like, "Oh Jacob, oh Jacob." And then even when we got to one of the lights, two of his school people had seen him and they were like, "Oh, Jacob." And I said, "Oh, he's smiling from ear to ear." I said, "You better pay attention because the light is green and you Tokyo drifted, you know." And so, but he doesn't make mention about it. He can wear them again. Probably the sleeveless undershirts. I'm not natural beauty. You ain't gotta worry about. You can't spend much when. No. I'm not doing that. This is all. I'm just literally. Oh look, they even sell individuals. How much is it for a one tank top? This is Hanes. This is supposed to come in a 5-pack, and they're literally. These are Hanes, and they're literally selling them individually for $3. I slap Ross. This is all supposed to come together a 3-pack for like $15. No, like $10, and they're trying to sell it individually. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. I need one of these though, but these are the shorts, nothing. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here then. We did good. It's probably gonna pause you guys because I need to transfer some monies. Because I keep all my monies in my savings account because I literally don't be trying to, after I spend my bill money, that's it. And I literally put this away in my savings account so that way I could be able to get his stuff. Are you in line? No? Not yet. Is this is the line though, yeah? Yeah, okay. And so I need to transfer it back to my account. Yes, I have kids. I have 2. I have 2 boys, and that's it. It's so crazy though, because when it was only Jacob, and people were like, "Oh, you have kids?" I'd be like, "I have a kid. I have a kid, not kids." And now I got kids with the S. But I used to pride myself on like, no, I have a kid. And then Ty came along. I got kids. I did. You think so, cutie pie? I did. I think so. I'm happy. And this is a new Ross that we got in the neighborhood. So it's still like clean and orderly and you can find some stuff. So yeah, this is my first time being in this Ross. And it didn't disappoint. It didn't disappoint. I'm seeing, oh, they have a Puma suitcase there. I don't know how much it is, but I feel like me getting this Samsonite is the best option, like quality. You know what I mean? Quality. And it's supposed to have a warranty. So hold on. Oh, let me transfer money before I embarrass myself. So it's gonna pause you guys, but don't go nowhere. I'm just gonna transfer the money. Hold on. All right. I didn't want to get up there and it'd be like, decline. All right. I didn't want to get up there and it'd be like, decline. Something is a dad in the picture? I mean, what's in the picture? Is the responsibility all on me? Yes. Does the dad see him when he feels like it? Yes. Does Jacob always feel safe with him? No. So it's a whole lot of lotto when it comes to that. I am the only parent that Jacob has. I do everything. His dad, it was funny. I'm gonna just tell you guys this story. So his dad's like calls him one late night, like a couple weeks ago. "Oh, we need to get you right, son, for school. We need to get you right. Tell your mom to match me." Hold on 1 second. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Doing well.
Would you like a bag?
10 cents? No, thank you.
Oh, it's free.
Oh, it's free? Oh,
Yeah.
since when?
Well,
'Cause-
since we opened.
Real? Not all.
Yeah, no.
It
office
depends.
hours.
Yeah, cause I'll trip and fall before I pay. Carrying all my stuff. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna have my son try these on to make sure it fits. What is the return policy?
30 days.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'll be before that. And then obviously tags need to be attached. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please. Sometimes they fall. It depends. But if you have your receipt, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, no worries. And then this is the suitcase. It has a lock on it. And you have Apple Pay, right?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I can put everything in here, too.
I mean,
Oh, well, you gave me a bag. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm still thinking that you was going to charge me for a bag.
it's okay. I'm gonna put the tag inside, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. Everything's off. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I put the phone down. Sorry, guys. So far it's looking like
156.86.
you got these ones too?
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on, guys. It's gonna pause you guys again. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, and you can't take. Okay.
Have a nice day.
I'll put you as well. Let me put this in there. Oh.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you so much. Oh, did you need my receipt?
No?
Normally I don't stop for no,
I'm heartbroken. Come on, you gotta start stopping for us. Come
what?
on, let's
Why? Because you seen me
That's
pay.
not the point. I'm tired of we doing something. We can be doing
No,
something else.
you're trying to protect shoplifters, not people who pay. You're supposed to be, anyways. Oh, she set me up. She set me. You set me up, and I'm just talking mess to him. If I was a thief, I would be a bad one. She just wanted me to talk to you longer. That's what it was.
I'll just go do this.
Okay.
There you go.
You want to verify? I'm good? Okay.
You good.
All right. Thank you. You as well. Okay. So now I'm out of there. She set me up. That was a complete setup. That's hecka funny. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. I'm being like my grandma because I got my keys on my hip. So let me unlock my car, and then I'm gonna tell you guys about that situation, and then I gotta go to Walmart. And so then I'll have to end the live because I need to drive and stuff. But put that in there. Oh, that was hecka funny. She said, sorry. I'm sorry too. Okay. Okay. All right. Who is hot? Oh. Definitely don't want to go to hell, because if hell is any inclination of this heat, I don't want to go. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the car because I don't want it to connect to my... Can you guys hear me? I just want to tell this story real quick so that way it's muted. Is it muted? Okay, hear me now. Okay, so a couple weeks ago, because someone asked me, like, what about... So if you're new here, I have two baby daddies, okay? I hate saying that word, but both of my boys have two different fathers. Anywho, the youngest, which is Ty's dad, he has been there for Jacob since he's been like 2 years old, as far as like consistently in his life. Jacob's dad, that's a whole nother story. We like literally, we could have ruled the world, right? Because we both have the same birthday. We are both go-getters.
and Hustlers. He wanted to be a firefighter, which he accomplished, and he did. Actually, he was like the youngest engineer, black engineer of being a firefighter, whatever. And I wanted to be a police officer. But unfortunately, like, alcohol was the demise of our relationship because it became physically abusive, mentally abusive, and I couldn't take care of him and help him through his issues, his stuff, and raise a kid. And so when it started becoming too abusive, mentally, physically, all of that, I had to leave, right? So that's a little backstory about that. But then fast forward, so a couple of weeks ago, he was on one of his like little rants, right? His drinking rants. And he calls Jacob and he's telling Jacob like, oh, you're about to start your high school year. We got to get you fresh. Tell your mama to match me. Match what I'm going to do. We got to get you right. I got to get my king right. Right? And Jacob is listening to him, and Jacob texts me like, Mom, listen to this. So he puts it on speaker. I'm listening, and I'm like, clearly your dad is like drunk, right? And so then Jacob, I was about to call him what we call him. Jacob was like, Dad, Mom has already spent like $400 on me. So you telling her to match you need to match Mom. Like, and he's like, oh, well, I got you Friday. So we were like, what Friday? He was like, next Friday, which would have been last week, right? The week before Jacob started school, right? Because I had already went shopping. So we were like, okay, bet, like next Friday. When I tell you that man didn't win MIA, that man has literally went MIA. He was talking all of this mess. Tell your mom to match me. We got to get King right for school. Mind you, I had asked him before, like, hey, can you please help me with this school bill? Like, I've been paying the tuition by myself for years, right? Like, can you please help me? Can you get some school supplies? Whatever. He's like, I pay child support. Because everyone asked me that. Oh, I wish I had a paper in here. So I pay child support. I said, the $84 that I get randomly. And so I have never talked about this to Jacob at all. So that day when this man told me, I pay child support, you want me to do more? Mind you, you don't go to none of his basketball games. Mind you, you don't take him to practice. Mind you, you come and pick him up when you happen to be in this area, and it's always just to go get some food and drop him back off. Mind you, my son feels like all you do is try to throw a few dollars at him when you do see him, $20, $30, $40, when you do see him, to go take him to go get a deli sandwich, occasionally Wingstop, or maybe Outback, and you go to the movies. Like, that's what y'all do whenever you decide to pop into town. It's so random. And stuff like that. Like, so you're talking about the $84 that we get occasionally. So, like I said, I never do this, but I keep wanting to call him what we call him. I showed Jacob, like, this is what I get. And Jacob was dumbfounded. He was like, $84? I said, yeah, your dad is bitching. And I give child support. I do that. And he gives $84. So I literally started going down the list. And literally, we got a couple of payments this year. But then the last payment that we received was like January of 2024. And Jacob is seeing all of this. Like, we even got a $20 payment. And Jacob was like, oh, wow. Like, bruh, are you serious? So, like, yeah, I am the parent. I am the mama and the daddy, unfortunately, you know, and for the safety of my son, because I won't go into details, my son doesn't even really prefer to be with his dad. You know what I mean? My son doesn't even invite him to the games. He doesn't even want him to go to the basketball games. The last time he has not been to any of Jacob's freshman or sophomore basketball games at his school. The only time Jacob's dad has ever come to his school was for his 8th grade graduation. That's it. Other than that, Jacob wants him far, far away. Jacob only doesn't even really want to deal with him because it's a very toxic, situation for him, and a lot of trauma, which, yeah, there's a whole lot of. But yeah, yeah, yeah. And oh my God, and I wish I could show you text messages, but Jacob was like, I'm not a man. He had to tell his dad. He's like, you're a man and you listen to your mom. And Jacob was like, because I live in her household. And honestly, he said literally, your track record proves why it is this way. He was like, given how you have acted in the past and what you do, I'm going to abide by my mom's rules. And he said, and furthermore, he said, I'm not a man. I'm a boy. I am a child. Why are you speaking to me in this manner? Like I'm supposed to go against my mom when my mom is the one that, you know what I mean? Like, I wish you guys could just see the text messages so you could see how eloquently my son, like, speaks to his father, and, like, you know what I mean? Because it's crazy. It's crazy. But kids really just, okay, I hear what you're saying, but you wasn't saying none of that when you was with him. You know what kind of man he was. First of all, Aunt Dog, when I was with his son's father, I was 15 years old. I was a child myself. I was in high school and we did college together and we were doing well and we were doing quite fine and we were both going to school. He was in the police. I was in the police academy. He was a firefighter. And then we ended up having a baby and everything was still fine. But when came the career and being older, he started to drink, which was something that he didn't do when he was younger. Okay. And then at that point, I now have a child. And yeah, we were partying when we were kid free and it was all fun and games and we were handling responsibilities and we were able to be up all night, partying all night, wake up and go to work and everything was fine. But when we had a baby, you would think that some of that would change, and it didn't. He kept on drinking and drinking to the point where he ruined his own career as a firefighter. So I was supposed to predict that. I was supposed to know that he wasn't going to be able to put the bottle down because of what? So make it make sense. See, a lot of you guys get up here and start judging and start talking, but you don't really know. Like, you don't know. You know what I show you and you know what I tell you, but I'm quite open and honest with you guys. I was with that man when I was 15 years old. We went to the same private school. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So the person I am at 15 with no baby, kid free, living life, being able to, when I'm of age, being able to drink and party and do whatever. Then when I had a child, it's like, okay, we can't do all of that, but yet you still want to live like that. What are you talking about? Anywho, yeah. Now, if you want to talk about something, if you want to say something, you could say I should have known better with Ty's daddy. But we ain't talking about Ty's daddy right now. We're talking about Jacob and the question that was asking me earlier. If you want to say I knew better, yeah, I knew better. But look, I was like, oh, this man, like, he likes me? He wants to be with me? Like, what? Anywho, but we're not talking about that. Ant Dog, you're weird. Weirdo. I did involve I couldn't take care of two people. I couldn't take care of a kid, a newborn, and a man. I couldn't no longer stand there and help him. I had to help myself and my baby. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, okay, my fault is that I was being an enabler. I didn't let his family know how bad it was because I was covering it up. Okay, that's my fault. Yeah, most definitely, because I should have been telling his family how bad it was. But no, I was covering up for him. I'm May 13th. Yeah, so that was my fault. But at 15 years old, and this is the only person that I've ever been with, my first everything, like, what are you talking about? Now you sound dumb as hell because I graduated and went to college, and check my record. I have 2 degrees. I just got my second one a couple of months ago. Ain't no baby stop, no show. Ant dog, why you talking? Do you have a degree? What you up to? So I was with the man and focused on my studies. How about that? Anyway, you're out of here because you're actually on my nerves. And you're stopping me from going to Walmart because I'm entertaining your foolishness. There you go. You don't have to listen to my story. How about that? Listen to that. But yeah, 15 years old, good at times. Yeah, and my family loves him. And my family still prays for him this day. Like, me and quite literally, 4th of July, if you've seen the video, I was talking about how I was going over to his family's house, his mom's house. His dad wasn't there, but I went over to his mom's house, and I spent the 4th of July evening at his mom's house. Like, even though he doesn't see his son and we don't talk and this and that and this, I still have a relationship with their family. Like, they still, you know what I mean? It was his ways, him deciding that he didn't want to get the help. Just like my father. He didn't want to stop putting he's having a hard time putting the drink down. His dad is having a hard time putting the drink down. And that was the demise. Had he have not been an alcoholic, verbally, mentally abusive, I still would be with him. And that's the God honest truth. I would still be with him because we were that much. Like, I literally, if I can talk to him on a sober moment, like him and I's connection as far as like understanding each other, making each other's laugh, and the genuine love that we had for each other, like, we would still be together. It would be no tie. Sorry, not sorry. It would be no tie because that man literally understands me. It's just when you are addicted to something, like, that takes away everything. You know what I mean? Like, to the point where I won't even get into that because then I'm telling my business too much. Now you know what Jacob and Ty. I don't play with yes, I don't play. You know what I mean? But I don't even know how I got here. I was supposed to be going to Walmart. What time is it? 1:49. Okay, the boys get out at Ty gets off at 3:15 and Jacob 3:30. So I still have time to go to Walmart. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Like, and if I'm being honest, like, we were even drinking before we were 21. You know what I mean? But at 21, you think it's all fun and games, you're just having a good time, blah, blah. But for him, it was more than that. And I feel like, if I'm being honest, his dad, Jacob's dad, had 1, 2, 3. Jacob's dad in high school was taking care of 3 younger siblings because his dad was at work. So him and I literally would have to plan our days around what he had to do for his siblings. His dad was off working. His dad was out across seas in Brazil picking up women. He ended up marrying someone from Brazil, but his dad was off overseas. And Jacob's father was the one that ran that household. No, he did not pay the bills. But Jacob literally, he would leave our private school. He would have to shoot downtown on the bus to go pick up 1 kid from French America school, 1 kid from Chinese America school. Then he would have to cross over to Oakland and then get all of those kids home. And then he would have to cook dinner, do his homework. He was a boyfriend to me, but he had so much responsibility that it drove him crazy. It literally, like, that responsibility of raising your parents' kids is a real thing. he didn't really get to have a life. Like, so when we got to spend time together, it was special. It was something for him to do. But he had to make sure that his siblings was straight, because his older two brothers were off at college. So everything fell on him once they left off for college. You know, so you're thinking that, like, and then he would get in trouble because, oh, you didn't do this right. You didn't do this right. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, I just want to be a kid. I want to go hang out at the park with my girlfriend, but I can't because I got my siblings. Or if I do, I gotta bring my siblings with me. Blah, 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 blah. So me thinking, like, at that time, innocent drinking, it turned into more. It was a coping mechanism for him. And the fact that then he got into a dangerous career, look up the statistics of firefighters, all them firefighters be drunk. You know what I mean? They be drunks. And so you're putting your risk out on the line every day, because I'm talking too much because, you know, he put his life on the line every day. You know what I mean? So then he's working 30 days straight because there's wildfires. Because California, if you don't know, California be on fire. Every summer we having fires and people losing their house. We ain't got no renters insurance for fire because it's just a mess, right? So, and so, you work in 30 days straight at a high, intense job. Then you come home and you just drink. You just drink. And then, you know, next thing you know, you get home and where you used to be drinking one day, now you're drinking the whole 2 days you're off and you ain't recuperated, right? And it just escalates to more. So how could I have predicted that at 15 years old? When I'm thinking our innocent drinking, having fun is being kind of rebellious, just living life young, wild, and free, how did I know it was going to turn into something more? You know? Yeah. Like, be for real. And exactly, Monica, people don't get it. Ooh, I want to just talk. I just want to talk, but then I'm even married people are single parents, whether they want to admit it or not. Oh, is it because that your husband comes home every night and sleeps next to you? Is it because you can post cute Instagram pictures, Facebook status posts, blah, 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 and you don't have to worry about working because your man brings home all the money? You can still be a single parent. Because, yeah, that man goes out and works and does what he wants to do, but who's the only one that's going to doctor's appointment? Who's the only one that's doing homework? Who's the only one that's doing the cooking and cleaning? Who's the only one that's helping with homework? Who's the only one at the sporting events? I'll wait. Or if they do show up, they show up after everything's already been done. And they show up at the games. They could only show up at the games, but they ain't taking them to no practices. They ain't doing, like, be for real. Be for real. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, none of that matters. None of that matters. Being married or being single and with kids, like, you can still be a single parent either way. I just had a friend on a friend that I knew from before even I had a child, and she had a children. This is when I was in college, kid-free, living my life, snowboarding, all of that, before I had a child, for Nate Dog, or what's his name? T-Dog, Hot Dog. This is for Hot Dog, whoever his name was. She had just made a post about how she was in a relationship. She lived in California. That's where I met her when we were in college. And I thought that, was that sounded like a fly or a, okay. She had met a guy when she was a single parent of one. And I mean, from the looks of it and what she would say, it was like the perfect relationship. He ended up moving her from California to Texas. And at that time, she only had one child, and her son, who's actually in college now, doing the dang thing, doing, like, I think he got like a D1 scholarship for football, whatever. It doesn't matter. But he was like so involved with her son, right? Just like doing the dang thing. She ended up having 2 more kids with him. And I'm thinking from the outside looking in, I'm like, oh my God, like fairy tales do come true. Like this man didn't accepted her with her 1 kid. No, she had 2 at that point because she had a boy and a girl. He accepted her with her 2 kids, then moved her all the way to Texas, and now he's so involved with her son, and they bought a house together. Why is the girl on Instagram telling her story about how she was married but single, and if she knew then what she knows now, she would have never, like, you know what I mean? You know? Like, it could happen to anyone, and people act like people don't change. And yes, you can see red flags, and yes, you can ignore them. You can ignore them, but people genuinely do change over time. So that's why it's best to do, see people in each season. But when you get with someone at 15 years old, things happen. And my parents did not teach me how I should be living life. I didn't want to listen. I didn't listen. It's no fault to theirs because they instilled it in me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they told me, they warned me, they guided me, but I'm like, I know. You know what I mean? Like, be for real, And then too, I might be just telling. Okay, I just want to talk so much, but and you have to have grace and understanding with people who were in relationships and things change, because like addiction is really real, whether it's alcohol or drugs. And I'm saying this from like the bottom of my heart. Like, who expects that they're going to end up with someone and willingly would stay with someone if they knew that down the line that they were going to end up getting addicted to drugs or alcohol? Like, come on now, be for real. No one. And you know what the crazy thing is? People think that like it had never happened to them. Like, people who do get addicted, they're like, yeah, I see that person over there leaning, looking all crazy, whoop-de-whoop, but that'll never happen to me. They always think that they're the exception. You know what I mean? So then they test the lines, test it more and more. You know what I mean? But like, anywho, all I'm saying is y'all gotta be more kind and like more understanding. Because one thing though about me, what you don't know is I will leave. That's why I got 2 baby daddies, because you ain't gonna keep me in this mess. You call me a quitter or whatever, but I got 2 kids by 2 different men because I wasn't stupid to have another one by either one of them. Like, oh, that's how you gonna act, that's how you gonna be, I'm out of here. You get what I'm saying? So call me what you want, but I got 2 because I wasn't stupid to give the same one another one. So that's proof that I'm gonna leave you real quick. Look, I'm gonna try and do all that I can, but when my trying ain't working and you don't want to leave, I'm out of there. I better ask somebody. I'm a leaver. Cause listen, what? So say what you want to say. Yeah, I got 2 because I'll leave a motherfucker real quick. What? Oh, you don't want to act right? Oh, you know, I tried. I'm not saying that I'll leave somebody when they're down, but I genuinely tried. But at the age of 21, when I see that you're in active addiction and I'm trying to raise a child that we both wanted, because truth be told, let me be honest, I don't even think I ever said this. Or I did. I think I seen it. I said it in a live. But I literally, Jacob made it here by the skin of his chin because I literally had an offer to Chico State University. And it was either have my baby And, you know, I'm pro-choice. You do what you do. You know, I'm not here to judge nobody. You know what I mean? But that's what his dad wanted. So we were both in agreement. Like, he want more than me, because this is my future. I already didn't go to Howard University because I'm following after you, and we're going to be, you know, together. Kids were going to come along, you know, come later on down the line, whatever. You know what I mean? Where was I going with this? Because, like, I'm just so amped up because I don't think y'all understand and y'all don't get it. But, like, you know, I'm never the one to force a baby on anybody. Oh, it's cool. You don't look. You know what I mean? Because who wants to be a single parent by themselves? Like, who wants that? What? I don't want that. Who wants that? Look, one thing about me, first of all, I never envisioned myself having children. But one thing about me, I'm not going to want to put something on me. I'm not going to intentionally make my life harder. I love my kids. I'm glad that they're here. But had I have known that I was going to be doing it all by myself, I would have just had to ask, listen, maybe I'm talking too much. You breathe wrong. I'm gone. Look, I'm not that bad, but all I'm saying is I'm not gonna put up with nothing. I'm not because I don't have to, because the kind of person that I am, I'm a go-getter. I will pray and figure it out and get to moving. You know what I mean? So I'm not. No, you don't want to act right. I'll give you a few chances, but when I say I'm done, I'm done, and you ain't gotta worry about me coming back. You know what I mean? Anyways. Yeah, but anyways, I didn't even mean to be on here this long. I was just supposed to tell that story and then get to moving. Mickey, I seen you on here. Are you still on here? Hello. Yeah, Cutie Pie. Walmart. Hey, one thing about Natural Beauty, she gonna keep me in check. She be like, you need to get offline because you need to check on Jacob's location. I love you, Natural Beauty. Oh, you're here? Oh, how? Hello. But Natural Beauty is gonna keep me in check. She's like, yeah, you need to get offline because you need to go check Jacob's location. Now she's talking about Walmart been calling you. I love it. I can count on you to keep me squared away. You're going in and out. Girl, we besties. My real life is a... Oh, I love it. I don't know why I'm going in and out, but I'm officially going to go out because I do need... Natural Beauty is correct. I need to go to Walmart. It is now 2:04, and I need to get the rest of Jacob's stuff. Oh, Natural Beauty, I love you too. Depending on, well, no, Jacob has practice today, so I'll see if Jacob feels like recording him packing his bag. And I also I'm like, well, do you think you can get some clips so we can live through you on your cruise? And he just looked at me, so y'all might not even be getting no videos from the cruise. You might just have to hear about it, but oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm gonna get on the road, and I will talk to you guys later. It was so good for chatting with you guys. Thank you so much for helping me pick out that stuff, because like I just don't know these boys these days. Listen, but anyways, kids are unreliable. Yes, bye Jess. Okay, love